Good afternoon, everybody that's here, everybody that's going to join. Thank you for coming on. Mm, uh, so, today we're going to talk about um, the young lady that lost her life uh, by the name of Jacqueline Smith. That's her actual name, but she goes by this. Her stage name is Miss Jackie O or Jackie O. And she was a former cast member of Wildin' Out. And plus, she is the girlfriend and the mother of DC Young Fly's kids. So, most recently, she lost her life allegedly after a cosmetic surgery. She looked like she had already did the surgery. She was in post op because she was found at a like a apartment. That looked like an apartment. That area looked like maybe Brickell to me. Apartment or hotel, one of them. That's where she was found unresponsive, and she later died. So let me pull up the article. Oh wow, the light came off. So dark. Why did the light come off? Okay. I don't know why this light came off. Stop playing with my lights. Okay, we're gonna put up the article from WPLG. That's a news station in Miami. So it says former Wild and Out cast member Jackie O, whose real name was Jacqueline Smith, died this week after traveling to Miami for a mommy makeover. So if you've know what I've seen about mommy makeovers, usually that's people who don't plan on having kids anymore, and they want to, I guess, get their body back how it was before. So from the mommy makeovers that of the pictures that I've seen, they do your breast over, you do your tummy. So if you have like a pudge or what people call a fupa, and they give you like a butt lift or whatever it may be, like those main parts that people change in the mommy makeover. So that is what she supposedly came to get. And on my thumbnail, she was with the doctor. She was with the doctor. Let's keep on reading. Find the doctor's name. She was 32 years old. Sources told TMZ that Smith, who was the longtime partner of Wild and Out star DC Young Fly, died in Miami on Wednesday. So this happened on Wednesday. Wednesday, what day was Wednesday? The first? No, Wednesday was 31st. Wednesday was the 31st. Wednesday was the 31st. So while a cause of death has not yet been released, TMZ reported that since deleted social media posted that she had traveled to Miami to undergo a mommy makeover operation. So they really didn't say for real how she lost her life. But she had that thing was posted on the post with her and the doctor was posted on her page, and then after reports of her losing her life came out, then it was deleted. So people put two and two together and say that's probably how she lost her life. So according to Miami police report, it was just before 10 p.m. Wednesday night when Miami Fire Rescue responded to the Homewood Suite. So that was a hotel. Yeah, that was in Brickell. I was like, the address to me, because I know the area. I'm always a Brickell child. Responded to the Homewood Suites by Hilton, Miami Downtown Brickell Hotel, located at 1750 Southwest First Avenue after getting a call about an unresponsive woman. So I'm not sure how they got to find her. Maybe a friend went in there. Maybe they went to clean or something like that. But I'm wondering what if she had the mommy makeover. Why, unless she was getting post-op care at the hotel. Usually people go into those recovery. People have those recovery homes, even though some of them are illegal, especially in Miami. people go usually go in the recovery, those recovery rooms or homes or whatever it may be. She was at a hotel unless she had somebody who was there to take care of her, because you know you have to change certain stuff. I don't know, that's weird. Crews took her to Mercy Hospital in Coconut Grove, where despite trying to resuscitate her, she was pronounced dead. So, had they taken, it's another hospital in Miami. I'm not going to say the name, but had they took her there, I was going to say they probably caused it. But Mercy Hospital is a very good hospital. I'm not. This is not a promotion for them, but there are other hospitals. Had she gone there, she probably would. Yeah, it would have been their fault. But unfortunately, she did not make it. And then Mercy Hospital would have been way closer than other hospitals because Mercy Hospital is not too far from Brickell. So police said they and the medical examiner's office are investigating the circumstances surrounding the death, and the case is in its preliminary stages. Officials haven't confirmed where or when she underwent surgery. Well, we know because from the social media posts. From the social media posts, we know where exactly. Okay, BET released a statement about Smith's death because I guess BET hosts Wildin' Out. You know, they talk about her beautiful kids because she left behind three small kids, smaller kids. Those kids are under the age of 8 because her older daughter, she can't be no more than 7. She can't be no more than 7 the way that she is. So Smith and DC Young Fly met in 2015 and shared 3 children together, daughters Nova and Nala, and their son Prince, who was born last year. So she had her child last year. Um, Hello, AC, please. Cause I'm hot. I forgot to cut on the AC drop. It's raining out here. Not sure it's gonna be that same rain um that happened last, what was that? Last month? When it was raining, it was raining, it was raining. Was that last month? It was either last month or April. So supposedly there's a tropical storm outside, out there. So I don't know. All weekend is gonna be raining. But anyway, so okay. So let me get into my commentary because I was like, what am I doing? So this happened on the 31st when she was pronounced dead or whatever. I think she probably went into doing the surgery. Maybe everything seemed fine. But like I said, reading while I was reading the article, even when I heard West they found her, I was like, why was she not at one of those recovery homes? Recovery homes. That's what I think they call it. Recovery homes. Recovery home, or a place specialized, because usually those people they collaborate with those cosmetic surgery places, and they are equipped to accommodate women who have had cosmetic surgeries, because there's certain stuff you won't be able to do, and they have to take care of you and stuff like that. But so it's weird why she was just at a hotel. I don't know, maybe that could have caused complications, maybe she'd been had complications. But what people don't understand, how whether you go in for a mommy makeover, tummy tuck, BBL, liposuction, all those cosmetic surgery, you are actually having surgery. That's what I don't. You are actually having surgery. I think it's just because it's something cosmetic, it's something is for enhancement. People don't put don't think that this is something you between life and death whenever you are going into surgery, because you never know what can happen. Because remember, they have to put you under anesthesia, and anesthesia you actually go some anesthesia you actually go into a deep sleep. You actually go into a deep sleep, or you don't feel nothing. Some people have allergic reactions to those stuff. There's some people have bad reactions. You are actually going to surgery, so this is something you're not supposed to be taking lightly. I've seen people when they go in to get those cosmetic surgeries, They go on, wow, girl, your body looks good. Who did you? And then the person tell them, oh, I went to Dr. So and so. I went to DR. I went to Columbia and stuff like. Oh my goodness, girl, your teeth look nice. Who did your teeth? And the person don't do no kind of research. They don't pray about it, so you could be led because I don't have no you. Most people try. They put in the work. They try to go. They try to go to to the gym and stuff like that to to work on themselves. Some people are unable to do it. Sometimes you are so busy you don't have time to go to the gym consistently where you can see the results. Some people just let me just do the mom makeover, and then they saw this. They saw their friend who had a friend, or they had their cousin who did this procedure, and they like the way their body looked, so they just go with that doctor. They don't do no type of research. They don't go look up the person's license to see if they had any complaints, because you can find that. If the person had any complaints, you can there's ways to find out what was said. They don't know if they don't go look up if the person was sued. They don't know if their licenses is some of these doctors, if their licenses are up to date. They just go by Cheryl went to this doctor and Cheryl body looked nice. That's all a lot of people are doing. So you just going by what you see. You're not doing any. I'm not saying that's what she did, but that's what a lot of people are doing, and it's unfortunate. Is because now people are talking about this, having conversations about this. Is because this lady had some type of fame, a level of fame, but this happens every day. I've done stories before on women who have had BBLs. They had good jobs. One lady, I think last year, did a video about her. She had just had a what is that, gastric bypass surgery, a major surgery like that, and then she went to go get a BBL. She didn't make it. I don't even know why the doctor even think, unless she lied and didn't tell the doctor that. But so, if you had the gastric bypass, there's remnants of you having that. But why would you finish do a major surgery like that and then go do another major surgery? Because when these ladies finish do this thing, you can't sit on your butt. You can't sit on your butt at all. It was not too long. I think 2 years ago, somebody at the airport was like, he's so fed up with these ladies going to these countries getting their BBLs. They out of wheelchairs because they have to wheel them out because you can't walk. You can't walk. You can't walk at all. And then the thing is, you're gonna have to walk because that's the way for you to recover. Even though it's gonna be hard, you can't just sit there all day and stuff like that in the bed. You're gonna have to walk. But when they coming out of these countries, they have to push them in wheelchairs, and people say they out of wheelchairs because everybody who in wheelchairs is women who have just had BBLs. So people who actually need wheelchairs because they have a disability, they can't get any because all the wheelchairs are taken by women who have taken BBLs. And like I said before, it's just people are not doing the proper research. They're not taking the time preparing. You have to prepare yourself before you go get surgery. I know people. This lady that I know, she has to go get knee replacement surgery. And everybody was telling me, we was having the conversation, everybody was telling her she's gonna feel better after she's done it and stuff like that. It's been a year. She was supposed to been get it. But she's like, that's a serious surgery. Yes, people tell her it's after she do it, it's gonna be fine. She's gonna regret and say that why it took so long, stuff like that. But this is a major surgery. Anything could go wrong. They may not sanitize the instruments well. Somebody may be having a bad day and then they mess up. They're not paying attention. All these stuff. That's why if you choose to do stuff like that, not only you have to do research, but you have to mentally prepare yourself to undergo the surgery. And if you pray to God, that's what you want. You ask God to lead you. Lord, this is what I want to do and stuff like that. I've tried this, it didn't work and stuff like that. Lord, lead me what I need to do. Why is nothing wrong for you praying if you need to have surgery? People say, why are you going to pray? You stay out of people and God's business, okay? If the person, that's what the person wants to do, they pray to God, Lord, lead me. This is what I want to do. This is what I feel is gonna, make me feel better about myself or whatever. It boosts my self-esteem, boosts my confidence, so that you can mentally prepare, and then God could lead you, take control of whoever's going to be doing the surgery and stuff like that. Lord, if this is not the person that you want in that surgery room, Lord, let them have something happen so they don't be in that thing. You have to pray for all this stuff, because that's when people are having other types of surgeries, that's the prayers that they do. But when it comes to cosmetic surgery, people don't think that way. They think it's going to be all fine because they knew several girls that went, everything went fine. But you don't know, out of 10 of you guys that went and go do those surgeries, one or two of you didn't make it. One or two of you didn't make it. And sometimes you get bought surgeries. Because there was this lady a few years, because these stuff always on social media. She, the same thing, she went and she's a dancer, and she saw this other dancer. She's like, wow, your breasts look nice and stuff like that. Who did your breasts? And she told her, this is the person that did her breasts. She went to go do her breasts to the same thing. They jack up the lady breasts. Oh my goodness. And she's like, she's crying. She's like, what's she gonna do now? Because she uses her body to make money. Now her breasts were botched. That was just, it was awful. It was just awful. Oh my goodness, it was just awful what they did to that lady. I guess they chop it up. I don't know what them people think they was doing. And then when she woke up, she saw the monstrosity that they did. So I'm not sure what she ended up doing. I think she was supposed to end up going back and doing something else, but they messed up her breast. Because, and then this is another thing people don't consider. I have all kinds of stuff to consider, especially when you're going out of the country. Some of these countries y'all going to, they don't even like your color people. They don't even like your color people. So you go into them people, you trying to, get your mommy makeover and stuff like that, get a BBL, get a tummy tuck or whatever, get your teeth done, and then you go into these people that most of them don't even like black people. And this is not an exaggeration, literally. Some of them, they'll tolerate you if you got money. They'll tolerate you. Some of them, they don't like you, period. Whether you got money or you don't, and then you don't know. Especially not, I know some of them don't like me, so I move very carefully with them because I live with a lot of them in Miami. Some of them are cool. They're the coolest people ever. But sometimes it takes with experience to know who, which one is which one is which. Somebody say, "Oh, not all of us like that." Yeah, not all of us. Y'all are like that. Anybody saying all of y'all like that, but some of y'all are. And then God forbid, this is one of them that tired of y'all going over there getting your stuff done, and then they missing didn't clean the stuff good. They missing left something inside of you. People don't think that. That's why I say if you're going to choose to do that, because people will say that, oh, these women lack self-confidence and stuff like that. Oh, they giving into the pressure of looking good and stuff like that. Some people are not strong-minded enough to don't care what people say, because remember, this lady has a level of fame. She is dating this man, so is a certain aesthetics she's supposed to have. And y'all is the same one. If she had a fupa, y'all would have been clowning her, especially the women, clowning her. Oh, look her stomach. She can't get. She can. Y'all know the dangers and the complications that could go with surgery. But then that's the first thing y'all throw in the person's face after they just finished had a baby. Oh, look how big she got. Especially y'all always in somebody weight business. Y'all always watching people weight. Y'all always watching people's stomach. Girl, you pregnant again? Stuff like that. So when all these stuff go into this person, and they already don't have a strong mind, they're gonna give into these things. You may not give into it because you confident Nobody can't tell you nothing, but not everybody is that way. Some people give into some people give into what society says, the beauty standards of society. So not everybody's gonna some people are not gonna give in, some people will give in, and unfortunately whatever caused this lady to give in, she may not have even done it for society. She just did it because she's not gonna have any kids anymore, and she she wants her body back. Maybe she had a little pudge and stuff like that, her breast kind of sag, and she wanted it to be up. We don't know, and we probably will never know unless she had told the family. But y'all be the same ones who be clowning these women, men being it too. Clowning, I don't know why y'all men be in certain women business, clowning them. Oh, look how you look how fat you look at your big stomach and stuff like. You pregnant again? You just finished out a baby. You pregnant again? The person is not pregnant. That just goes with having a baby. That just goes with having a baby. So a person feel a pressure. They have to do stuff quickly. I got to quickly get this done. I got to quick because she wanted to. She finished posted it and she said she was gonna show the reveal, on her YouTube channel because she has a YouTube channel. The last video I saw she did was with her kids. They went to see the Little Mermaid. They went to see the Little Mermaid. So now, she want to quickly get it done. I still can't get over the fact that she was in a hotel. That still bothers me, but whatever. And then, like I said, people are not doing the proper research, knowing that this is actual surgery, and you need to take time to prepare yourself, pray, 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 and pray, and pray, and pray even more to go into the surgery. I've known people that I heard this lady say she got her butt done 3 times. Why? Because she didn't like. She did it the first time. She didn't like eye look. She did it the second time. She didn't like eye look. That's how people are taking these surgeries. Like, oh, I'm gonna do it. If I don't like it, I'm gonna do it again. I just don't understand certain stuff. I just don't understand. Yes, that's what you choose to do. You cannot take it lightly. You need to do your research. You need to mentally prepare yourself for this surgery. And if you pray that God leads you to the right doctor. Pray that God, whoever is going to be in that surgery room, that's who's supposed to be in that surgery room. Even in your post-op, people who are going to be taking care of you, because you are left in a vulnerable state in post-op. You really can't do that. So if somebody is they manhandling you, you can't swing at nobody. You can't swing or curse at people. You can't. You are vulnerable basically to this person. So you can't be having attitude with people and stuff like that, because that's why you need to pray for whoever is going to be taking care of you in post-op. See, women don't put all these stuff in consideration when they planning on doing these mom makeovers, surgeries, cosmetic surgeries, which you have to do. It's unfortunately, this young lady had to lose her life, and it's unfortunately now we're talking about it, and the most only time we talk about it if somebody has some type of fame, and then they lost their lives, and then that's when this conversation comes up. But this happens every day, and I've heard people say black women perpetuate this. In actuality, the people who actually was promoting this, like who started this thing, was Hispanic women, because it was accessible to them in their countries. Because where it would cost you, let's say, 20 grand, 30,000 in United States, you can go to the DR, Colombia, and those other countries and get it for $5,000. I know somebody who got a BBL for $5,000. But at least this one, she was smart. Before she went shot, she was asking everybody for pray for me and stuff like that. And then if she knew you was gonna judge her, you was gonna try to tell. She didn't ask you for prayer. That's what she did. She looked for people with like-minded faith. You see how some people, and everything went well from her. Everybody that she knew probably would have judged her or probably would have tried to convince her not to do it, she didn't ask them for prayer. It's after she finished did it, then she was like, oh, I had a BBL and stuff like that. Because two cannot walk together if they're not in agreement. You can't walk together and then you both of y'all go in a separate routes. So I need people who on board. If you're not on board with me, yeah, I don't need your prayer. So that was a smart thing that she did. So unfortunately, this young lady has left three kids, three young kids behind. And as a mother, ain't nobody could take your better care of your kids than you as the mom. Now this young man is gonna have to take care of these smaller kids. That's his children. And I've seen people saying, "Oh, she's dumb. She gave into she gave into the pressures of the beauty standards of society because you're not in it. What other stuff are you dumb doing, ma'am? What other stuff are you dumb doing?" And unfortunately, some of these stuff stems from a lot of people not being validated, being affirmed, giving them an identity. So sometimes we put our identity in the way we look and what we have because nobody told us when we were younger at an impressionable age that, hey, this is what you are, this is who you are, this is the abilities and the skills and the gifts and the talents that you have. We didn't hear that over and constantly over to give us that confidence. So whether because some people finish get the BBL, they think that was going to give them confidence, and then that comes with a whole other set of issues, and then you have to deal with people hating on you, saying stuff about you. You're still gonna have the confidence. So it's not just getting cosmetic surgery. You have to work on inside of you. So because you might think that, oh, I finished getting this, I'm gonna do my breast, I'm gonna do my butt, I'm gonna do my stomach, and you think that's gonna make you feel better about yourself, and it doesn't, because you never dealt with what's inside of you, what's inside of you that making you think that you're less than, that you need this, because many people do it. A lot of people do it for attention. Let's say they want the attention from men, and they want to be idolized by women. They want to be women to envy them. Many women do that. But then when you think that that's going to make you feel better about yourself, and then the attention, and some attention you get is like, because some men out there, they just like animals and stuff like that. The attention that you get, and it makes you feel a certain type of way. But if you worked on yourself, the inner you, strengthen your inner confidence, work on whatever lack or void you was lacking in your life, and then you still choose to do that. So whatever, after you finish up the surgery, whatever hate, envy, attention that comes in, that's not going to change you as a person. Because criticism, like Tony Gaskins always have a quote that he says, he's heard it from somebody: criticism or praise shouldn't change you. Because most of the time when it does change you, it changes you for the into negatively. It usually changes you because all that praise gets to your head, you get puffed up. When you're being criticized and you let that get to you, you you get arrogant too, and then you start maybe want to retaliate against certain people. So before anybody wanted to go do cosmetic surgery, number one, you have to know that that's a actual surgery. It's actual surgery. Is not something you should be taking lightly. So you're supposed to do your research before you go into to that surgery, and then you have to mentally prepare yourself. Mentally prepare yourself for that surgery, and then you have to work on yourself. Any self-esteem issues that you have, any confidence issue, you have to work on those stuff. You have to speak a life into yourself to know that, yes, I'm going to get this, but this is what not this doesn't make me. This surgery does not make me. The BBL, that breast, this does not define me. That's not who I am. This is what something I want to do, but this is not who I am. So you have to work on yourself. And I think that's it. And then pray. Yes, pray. And you pray. If you do pray, if you're someone that pray. If you don't pray, then I guess I ask for counsel. I don't know. I don't know what people, if you don't, I don't know if you don't pray, what people do. I do not know. Maybe ask for counsel or advice or something like that. I don't know. But pray, I say pray. Pray so God can lead you to the right person, because God know exactly who is not promote. I'm not promoting cosmetic surgery, but a lot of people, that's what they're doing. So why not give them the tools, so they can make better choices? So less women, because women are going to do this, because society, that's what y'all push. Y'all push the perfect body and stuff like that, flat stomach, being underweight. You're always calling people fat and obese and stuff like that. You always put down women. So why not give them the tools, so they can make better choices, so they could come out this, so they could go in that surgery alive, and they could come out of that surgery alive, so they go into post-op alive and come out of post-op alive. Why not do that? I don't know. I don't see the problem why we don't give them women tools. Some women don't know to do that. Stop choosing people, and stop choosing doctors by what you saw, how you saw a person look, how they breast look, how they butt look, and stuff like that. Stop doing that. Yes, you might like their work, but do the research that you need. Go and visit the site. See how you interact with the staff. Some people, they that's is when they going to do the surgery. Then they go in. They feel they is somebody in there. They spirit don't sit well with them, but they already paid the money. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. Before you go do surgery, talk to the doctor, talk to the staff, see how your spirit, how you go with them. Even if you don't pray, do your own research. I don't know. So I think that's all I had to say about this situation. Yeah, I think that's all I had to say about this situation. All you could do is, because she's no longer here. You're not supposed to pray for dead. I know some of y'all still do that. I don't know why. Y'all just open up yourself to all kind of stuff. But pray for these young kids that's gonna have to live with their mother, and pray for this young man who's gonna have to raise these kids, so that he gets the wisdom and knowledge and how to raise these kids the way that she would want to have a kids raised. So thank you for watching. Thank you for everybody that tuned in. Thank you for everybody as always here, Mystery Girl and Isabella. And I'll see you in another live, probably on the weekday. Sunday I don't go live, but I do a podcast. So thank you. Bye.